Hello, my friends. Well, what we have here today, a 1936 National New Yorker. Some vintage national goodness. And not only that, it comes with a matching amplifier of the same vintage. It was probably bought at the same time. We'll do a little demo at the end of this video. Let's get into it, man. Okay, yeah, so this thing got some electrical issues. We can clean those up, I hope. It's got the old Amphenol jack there. It's got a, where are you? There you are. Got a volume knob. It's got a Hawaiian. It's got chimes, and it's got harp, in case you're Irish like me. Okay, this switch is feeling not so good. It doesn't, should be clicking into place, and feels pretty mushy. This, when plugged in, very dirty, very scratchy. For this, Amphenol, we actually have an adapter, 1/4-inch adapter. So we're going to leave that alone. Just think that'll work just fine. Put it on there like that. Alright, let's take a listen. Woof! Okay, let's see what's going on with this thing. Oh my. Okay, it appears as though this whole unit, or part of this unit, has got to come out of there. Be interested to see what the pickup looks like. Well, let's take a look. Cool. It's got like a slanted. Huh. Seems to be all one unit here. The pickup and the tailpiece. Okay. Them some magnets. Interesting. It's got 2 coils. Get a little better light on there. Two coils. 2 big honking magnets. Probably wired up like a P-base, basically. Okay. Alright, so we still have these screws here. Okay. All right, there's no nut there. No nut. Whole plate. Makes me wonder how it's attached up here. Hopefully this will slide out from underneath. I don't know. Let's find out. The only way to find out is to take it apart. When I was a kid, I used to take clocks apart. My mother loved me. Sometimes. Not when I was taking their clocks apart. I was that kid, you know. And look what happened. What's holding this on? At that piece. Wonder if it slides out. Take that off. See what's going on there. Oh, that's got a nut. So now what happens? Let's get a peek under there. It's amazingly clean. Wow, the nut's underneath. Okay, so you can't see it, but nut right there. Not happy about that. Okay, so this whole top plate is glued to the fingerboard. The fingerboard is glued to this neck. Now when I look at the neck, I can see if I can get it to show up. There's a piece of wood here. I can see the seam. I don't know if you can see that or not. Get in there a little more. Yeah, see the seam right there in the light? So there's a piece of wood here. Since this plastic fingerboard, there's no place to put a screw on that. So, and if I put a magnet on it, I can detect there's a screw there. There's a screw, and there's a screw there. And there's a screw up here. And maybe I can lift this up enough to peek underneath and see what's that's attached to. But I think we're going to have to delaminate this from that top. I don't think the screw has anything to do with this plastic. We have another surprise. There is, yep, right there we go. There's another pickup underneath the fingerboard, which is explains the three settings there. There's a hidden pickup underneath here. Let's get to it, I guess. There's no other way to get at these controls to clean them out. You just, it's all one piece. This and this actually moves a little bit. I'm not happy about that, but I think we can get that back together pretty cleanly. So I think we're going to have to remove this before we can take this section off, so we can get at those controls. And how do you, how do you maintain that? It's all underneath that. And this is glued, I'm pretty sure. All right, so we're going to do some gentle probing. Not happy about that. I should have known better. We can make it better. I think we might have to try to start at this end first, because the way it's put together. Aha. Look at that. Oh, easy. Oh, sort of a relief. All right. Here we go. There we are. It's got numbers scribed in here. Can't see it. It says 60-26. Okay. Huh. And these appear to be little nails. That's what we were picking up. There. 60-26. Oh, another pickup. Well, aren't you full of surprises? Okay, so screw, 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 screw. Why not just have 4 screws on that black plate and make a hole there like the pickups are routed out for, and mount the pot to that square plate? Okay, and if our estimation is right, what's holding it now? Won't force anything. Seeing it's okay. There we go. All right, finally. Got through there. Tin foil. It's like regular tin foil. Or not. You can use tin foil to ground shield your guitar, and it will probably work just as well as the fancy, expensive copper stuff. All right. Oh, all right. Whoa, what do we got here? So we got this guy, these guys. Interesting, just floating around in there. Okay. Yeah, and I suspect these are probably wired up like a P-bass. So those are essentially humbuckers, I'm guessing. All right, so what all of that just so that we can clean the switch. Yeah. Let's get back over here. Look at all that. Ugh. All right. Let's start with getting some of the crusty barnacles off of it. And we're going to Here's this stuff. Great stuff. Okay, get some lubrication down on that shaft there. Another smart thing to do is always just check to make sure these are tightened. Feel firm. I have no idea how that switch actually works. We will try to work that in a little bit. See if we can get a shot of what's going on. This cam. Let's get this thing up here. Interesting switch. I've got some 1500 grit sandpaper here with some deoxit sprayed on it. And we are going to clean up these contacts a little bit, just gently, it doesn't take much. Good news, I found a opening here so I could spray right into the pot. That's what we need. That's really what we need to do. So we'll get right in there and yeah, there we go. Work that in there. Really don't need a lot of this, but I'm not sure how this pot is made, so I'm going a little heavy on that. Okay, so this old masking tape is all dried up, but I'm going to leave all the original stuff in there if I can, even if it's floating around. I want to get it in there. So very delicate. Okay. Everything sort of drop into the place where it was originally. All right, I'm gonna put it back together, but I'll spare you that. Okay, boy, this place is full of people, which is good for business. All right, looks like as far as glue, there's hardly anything here. It looks like when they did glue it, they I did a little along the edge here. Yeah, so I will do the same. Just a little bit of fish glue. Pop that nut back in there and screw it back on. Now this, however, we should pay attention to. This guy here, these screw holes got to line up. Let's see what's going on. It's like a framework. Is it? Oh, I don't see screw holes there. It's just sitting there. Nothing there. Okay, just gonna put little dabs of glue there. They didn't put a lot of glue on this, so I am not either. Just gonna put a little bit here on the outer edge. Okay, I'm gonna take a little acetone. Maybe I'm gonna use a smaller brush. Acetone, and put it on some on here, and acetone on here. Acetone on here. Bye.